What's going on, YouTube? Back at y'all with another video. Today gonna probably be a short one of me talking, because it's a Friday and it's a long day. But anyway, this video, I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but it's basically gonna have something to do with 2025, the new year, and just me basically talking about some of the stuff we got planned for this year and some of the stuff I want to change and some of the way I want to go about it coming this year. Not really like a resolution type deal, but just over the years. So every year since I graduated high school, I always did something every year. Every year I always knocked something out, always accomplished something, always did something type deal. And just going over those years and going over the way I went about those years, there's certain things I want to do differently so I can get what I want at a faster and more I don't want to say peaceful, but just a better way of going about things, a more structured way, a more organized way, a more I guess just structure, if I just had to use one word for it. So it just more of a structured way. So not really a New Year's resolution, New Year, new me type of person, just realizing some of the stuff I did previous years and just like, okay, bet we wanna get here, but when we get here, we wanna stay there and be there and still be at peace and still be not in a bad situation type deal once we get there. With it being 2025, when we've already done so much, it's not a do something different, but just a better way of going about things type deal that I want to do. One thing I do want to do this year is like plan more. Like I always been the type, like if I want to do it, just go do it type deal. And don't get me wrong, that's good for certain instances, but it's some instances like, bro, plan, like structured type deal. Plan and structure do help in certain instances. Like, don't get me wrong, some instances is like get up and go get it done. Don't just be talking about it. But some instances it is good to like make sure you plan this out type deal. Just to keep your head on the swivel and be mindful of anything that could happen throughout the process of getting whatever you planning for. So I know for sure I want to start planning things more and having detailed more plans type deal. But the other thing I do want to do is basically take a lot of people's advice that know me type deal, even people who don't know me like that. A lot of people who do know me. One thing I always heard was like slow down type deal. Like I always heard slow down, I always heard take your time, I always heard get your rest. Slow down, get your rest. I've always heard that because I've always been like since I graduated high school, I've always been like a get it done type deal. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If anything, I'd rather have that issue than the issue of not doing nothing type issue. A issue of, oh, I'm gonna do it and then I'll never do it type deal, which I have to a certain extent. But I rather you tell me calm down, get your rest, rather than you telling me, bro, you need to work harder type deal. Like I'd rather somebody tell me, golly, that razor sliced my finger. But anyway, I'm not bleeding or nothing though. I just noticed it. Probably put some alcohol and a Band-Aid on it later. Like I said, it's not bleeding. But anyway, I'd rather you tell me, no matter who you are, I always rather you tell me slow down, get your rest, than you telling me you need to work harder type deal. Cause I feel like it's easier, I don't know, cause this is hard for me. But anyway, that's just something I always had within me. Like I always rather somebody tell me, bro, you working too much, than somebody tell me you're not working enough type deal. And I just seen the results of not working, and I've always seen the results of not doing anything, and I've seen the results of that, and I was like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Like, nah, I can't be that lazy type deal. But I know for sure I want to start taking people's advice, and not really more like, because I've always heard get your rest, I've always heard take your time, I've always heard slow down and stuff like that. But I feel like I just heard that, and like after that the conversation is over with, I'm starting to notice that it's more than one reason why you should slow down. not just because of health reasons, like health reasons for sure, because you will go crazy and you will put yourself in a bad spot mentally, just going like you're a robot, because you're not a robot. But I know for sure health reasons. And also, just when it comes to scaling and stuff like that, you do have to have some mental in it and not just your physical labor. Like, your physical labor can't be the only thing you bring to the game type deal. So I am learning that. Like, I'm learning to slow down for health reasons and slow down for mental reasons and slow down for like scaling reasons. Like take some time, sit back and plan stuff. Like, don't just be in a rush type deal. Like, how you gonna execute this properly? So that's another reason. All that is reasons why I wanna. Y'all gotta forgive me. I got a sweatshirt and a freaking Letterman on. It's freaking 30 degrees out here. But anyway, that's all the reasons why I want to like slow down. I want to start working on slowing down. It may be hard due to just being a habit, just being in the habit of doing stuff. But I am trying to work on like slowing down, because when I get to where I want to get, I also want to have the peace of mind when I get it. I just don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't know. I don't want to get it, and then I'll be even more stressed out when I get it type deal. Like, that never made sense to me, because it's like, what are you even working towards that for? But anyway, I know for sure one thing I want to do is slow down, just for health reasons, mental reasons, and just scaling reasons. Because a lot of times you could be like, just quick to do stuff, and you're not really planning anything. You're not really like sitting back, planning it, and then execute. You just going. Like, sometimes it's good to sit back, plan, get your rest, and make sure all this is planned properly. I do want to work on the planning part a little bit more this year, because it's gonna help with scaling. Like, you can't be looking to scale and you just can only bring physical labor to the equation. Like, that's not gonna work, especially like whenever you're doing a lot of it by yourself. You're gonna need like some mental in it. So I know for sure I want to slow down, plan more, do things more structure wise. And also, like, just whenever it comes to slowing down, I know for sure one thing I always did, I always was so big on reinvesting. And every time I'd be like, oh, if you put it in this and this will grow to this, not realizing like, bro, you already making something. You already making, I don't want to say good or bad, but you already bringing something in. So let what you bring in build and just relax. Like, let it build, and then relax type deal. And I'm being more focused towards freedom type deal. Like, I don't want to be stressed. I'll probably talk about another video how I plan on doing it, but I'm not feeling bills. Even though like they get paid and stuff like that in like a year or so, I'm not trying to keep paying bills. I'm not trying to keep paying bills because I don't know. I don't know. I've been more towards freedom type deal. I guess some people, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. To each his own. But as far as me, that's one things I want to slow down, let what's coming in and just build and let it stack. Just because I just want some freedom in my life. I don't want to be a certain age still focusing on bills. But anyway, that's something I want to work on this year. We've already moved into the bigger shop. We've already got everything taken care of. Right now we're just working on like decorating and stuff like that. Not a big deal. And I do want to work on some stuff with the shop. That's probably gonna be my main focus. I'm probably not gonna focus on anything else this year. Probably my main focus that, and just educating myself on different things. But who knows, like something may come, may grab my interest, and I may want to jump on it. But other than that, like I really just focusing on this year. I'm really just focusing on planning, slowing down, and just relaxing, not relaxing, but educating myself, calming down, being strategic type deal, and just letting whatever come in, let it build on its own, let it stack on its own, and think of a smoother way to scale type deal, without harming my health type deal, without making my health even worse. But that's slowing down, being more strategic. That's really like, and making the shop my only thing, like working on the shop my only thing this year. That's really the two things I really just plan on doing this year. Slowing down, educating myself, being more strategic in the shop. type deal. That's really the only thing I plan on doing this year. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, oh, and keeping promises to myself. Like if I say I'm gonna do something, just do it type deal. A lot of times we'll let time pass by and you look up, you're like, man, I didn't even do that. So I'm not trying to do that this year. So whatever, like I say I want to do, just do it. But other than that, like, I guess it's different for me. Like I'd already proved to myself I can get something done. Not trying to be cocky or anything, but it's like, bro, you've already proved you're a hard worker. You already proved you got a good head on your shoulders. You already proved you can make something shake. You already proved you can make something happen. You can make something out of nothing. So it's like knowing that, and you already proved that, bro, like be more strategic in a way, plan more, calm down. It's a smoother way to do this. So find that smoother way and execute on it. It doesn't have to be as hard as I make it seem sometimes. So I guess since I already proved that to myself that I'm a hard worker, I guess that's the reason why I'm so like focused on like scaling and calming down and planning and being more strategic in education this year. So I feel like it's gonna be a great year. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a great year. Get a lot of stuff done, grow the shop, and like I said, let everything that come in, let it build on its own, let it build, let it stack, and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. So other than that, I hope y'all have a great 2025. I hope y'all have a great 2025, and just whatever you want to do it. I really don't have much to say after that. But that's pretty much this video, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good 2025.